Good morning. Last week I talked to you about Charlie Gard and his death and how society and socialism played a part in that. And I also brought to attention an Oregon couple, Amy Fabrini and Eric Ziegler, who have had their two boys taken from them by Oregon CPS. The allegation was that their children were taken because they had low IQ. Okay. And the initial story came out. A lot of people didn't think that passed the smell test, and so some investigations were made over the weekend. It looks like, according to reports by Glenn Beck and the Blaze, that a lot of this is probably pretty accurate, and it doesn't look very good. And the investigation is also being looked into by Liberty Counsel. They were instrumental in the Justina Peltier case in Boston here in the last few years. Eric and Amy are being charged with lacking sufficient cognitive ability to parent children. Now, they both graduated in the middle of their high school class. I graduated in the middle of my high school class, so maybe they should take my children too. My youngest one's 33, so good luck with that. Anyway, the documents allege that CPS is working openly to try to reunite these family counseling classes, training, things like that to get them home. But behind the scenes, they're saying no way will these kids ever be returned to the parents. And they're moving forward with termination of parental rights to adopt the children out. As this case unfolds, there are more and more people coming forward, not only in Oregon, but in other states where things just don't look good for the government agencies. Are there bad parents? Of course there are. But are there bad government CPS agents? Yeah, that has to be true too, because we're just dealing with people. What I urge you to do is keep your eyes and ears open. And when you know about a case like this, maybe where people's parental rights and things like that are just being trampled on by the state, speak up. And let's bring attention to some of this. That's the way these things are stopped. I went back and looked at a case that have been aware of for a long time, but I wanted to kind of get it out here and bring it to your attention as well. You may not be aware that in 1927, the Supreme Court ruled in Buck v. Bell, they ruled that if you would like a helping of eugenics, you're welcome to it. The court declared in this decision, which by the way still stands, an 8-1 decision written by Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, they upheld the forced sterilization of those with intellectual disabilities for the protection and health of course, the state. Justice Holmes ruled that society can prevent those who are manifestly unfit from continuing their kind, and ended the opinion by declaring 3 generations of imbeciles are enough. I think the question here is who gets to determine who the imbecile is? And we need to pay attention to that. For the Voice of Reason, this is Michael Murphy. Have a good day.